morning, good evening, and good night, dear listener. This is Ediftalking.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Sarah.
How are you? Today we are going to talk about the first impression of being a sophomore in CEFET.
In the Buildings Technician course, as you probably saw in the title, this is our first episode, so I hope you enjoy what we have to say.
In case you are curious about how it is and works, this is the podcast for you. So Sarah, where do we start?
Oh, the food. I have to talk about the food.
It's really disgusting. Due to the quality.
I think disgusting is too strong. Sometimes they try, you know.
Some days are good, but not impressive.
So, when you arrive here, you hear both good and bizarre stories. The restaurant is smaller in Campus 2, which is the campus where buildings take place. Not very small, but it makes a difference.
And I have to mention the lunch ladies. They were sweet and nice people. If you want more food, you can be kind and say, "Have a good day" to them, or ask, "How are you?"
Yeah, they really value when we treat them kindly. Furthermore, the lunch is always rice and beans, a type of meat, and also a vegetarian option and a vegan option, a garnish, 4 options of salad, and a fruit as a dessert. In addition, at the exit, you will find students selling either popsicle or chocolate. Many of them have their own business.
It costs R$3.20, and you can only charge your card with cash. And don't forget to charge, because if the menu is good, you have to be fast, or else the line gets too big.
In fact, the restaurant used to be better and also cheaper, but nowadays it kinda sucks.
I was almost forgetting about the juniors. In the beginning, when you enter here, you are still a lost baby, and you have a junior to assist you.
Yeah, in brief, when you enter here, there is a list based on how well you did in the entrance exam, and you have a position there. The person who had the same position the year before is responsible for you, to guide you.
To sum up, they will teach you basically what we are talking about, then give you an idea of what CEFET is and how it works.
But sometimes they never show up. For example, I never got to meet my junior. Thus, I found out about all these things by myself, and I went after my sophomore, but he was just fine without me, which I think it's better when you discover and explore things by yourself with your friends.
You enter here completely alone. Everyone is new to everyone, so it's very easy to make friends, but you will also separate from people very fast. It's essential to be an outgoing person in these first weeks, but with a month or 2 of classes, you will have more affinity with some people, and the big star friend group will now break into smaller ones that more united.
We were from a gigantic group of 12 girls, and now we're only 4, and it's a natural effect of CEFET.
Another effect is the liberty they give you. Most teachers don't care about the students like in a normal school. You can do what you want and when you want. This works almost like a college, and this gives you a preparation to enter in a college, knowing how it's gonna be.
Many people are held back because they get so impressed with the amount of freedom you have here and start to forget it's a school with chores and exams. You can repeat the year 2 times before you get expelled.
However, it's not so difficult to be a good student. If you organize yourself, you can do all the things you have to do, even if it's a lot, like in the exam weeks.
Now, let's talk about the structure. As I said before, the Buildings Technician course takes place at Campus 2, Nova Gameleira. Compared to Campus 1, it has a college vibe, with a lot of nature and multiple buildings, including the restaurant and the library. Following that, there are more college people there, since CEFET shares the space between high school students and college students.
In the Campus 1, feels more like a school. It has more colorful space and more common areas, the periodic table on the windows, a court, a field, a gymnasium, and also less college students.
I particularly prefer Campus 2. I may be biased, but I think it's more peaceful and the lack of people makes it more quiet for you to study or relax between classes.
I think that it can be a little boring sometimes, but Campus 1 is way too loud, so I prefer Campus 2, despite its bad sides.
Another important thing is the bathroom frequency. Campus 1 really lacks bathrooms, and the few available are usually either broken or very filthy.
Campus 2 also has some pretty messy bathrooms, but at least there are many options there. And the classrooms sometimes are warm or have bugs because of the nature around.
In the end, I really enjoy being in buildings. I like the course, the campus, the classes, the schedule time.
Yeah, me too! I hope we gave you a good view about how it is.
If you ever wondered about the experience, I hope you had a good feel on everything. It has its downs, but it's handleable.
This was Ediftalking. We thank you for your presence.
And we're waiting for you next episode. Don't leave us hanging.